What's up? I decided I'm not going to do the whole spinning around in the chair thing. I think that's stupid. I changed my mind. I don't like it as an intro. Um, for this video, like I mentioned in the last video, what I want to speak about is my college experience. Um, this is gonna basically correlate into what I was saying in the last video about why I felt like I had the ability to do this YouTube thing. Um, so I just want to give a quick, like, I guess you can call it a story. It's not really a story. Um, what happened to me in college, why I dropped out, or basically stopped going to school. Uh, the main reason, which I would think is the same for a lot of people, is that like the standard college isn't for you. College definitely wasn't for me. Sitting there in a classroom, uh, just listening to a lecture that went on forever. Like there was no way I was retaining any information that the professor was saying. No matter how many notes I took down, when I went back and looked at them, I don't know what was going on. Things are a lot different from high school. I would also think that my circumstance was very different than like the standard. Oh, I went from high school to college. I went from high school to online class. COVID showed up, and after COVID, especially during high school, before COVID actually hit, we had a lot of classes where it was basically just writing essays all day long. And I was burnt out essentially. Like, here's a prompt, here's make five paragraphs. I was done with that method. As soon as COVID hit, we were sent to Zoom, stuck in the house. Basically, there was no more of that. And I felt like relieved is a word I can use, I guess. I was happy that I was done with the whole paragraph thing. Then I guess I don't want to sound like, because this is just my opinion. My What I'm gonna say about college is like, who am I? What does my opinion? What's my opinion even worth? Um, Besides the fact that I experienced it, that doesn't mean anything. I'm not qualified. My opinion means nothing. Just like a lot of people's opinion. Opinion is an opinion. But when I finally graduated high school and went into my online classes for college, because the first year of college was still through Zoom, I feel like there was no way for professors to actually give real assignments. So when I started my freshman year of college, I was doing the standard English, math, science, you know, the standard basic classes. And when I was in my English class, it was essays all day long. You know, here's a prompt, and maybe it was an essay, but just writing, the straight up writing in your house. How am I going to focus while I'm in the house? I mean, I know a lot of people can, but me specifically, I'm stuck in the house. I already don't like school, like it's the standard kid. I hate school. I don't want to be there, and now I got to do it while I'm in my house. And on top of that, I had a dog. That was a mistake. Um, so I had a bunch of distractions going on, plus the fact that I didn't want to be there. It was a really bad combination. So I got through the first year of high school or of college, and it was a pain. I was like, you know what? Maybe it'll be better next year. Maybe next semester or next year, it will be better. I'll show up. It'll be in person. I'll get to, make new connections, meet new people. Maybe the experience of being online is the reason why I feel so, or I feel the need to be uh, procrastinating on my work, not focused, all these things that I was feeling at the time. Um, so when in person classes started again, I went in and nothing changed. Uh, I didn't like the atmosphere of of my college. I went to Rutgers University, if you were wondering which college I went to, um, and it just wasn't for me. Like, people were so different from the people I knew in high school, like the people, the way they carried themselves, uh, seemed so. I guess I could say mature. I guess I don't want to call myself immature. I mean, I know I am, but it felt so like it felt like forced maturity, if that means anything. Like people felt like they were forcing themselves to be mature. And I'm like, why is everybody so serious? Basically, you know. So I didn't really feel like I didn't feel like I fit in. So I would leave class early. I wouldn't do the work. Whenever I had to interact with a student because we were forced to do like group work or whatever, I definitely didn't feel like I fit in with with the group. I'd be making jokes and stuff like this standard stuff, and people would just look at me like, "We're trying to work." Like I was immature, and I was like, "This is crazy," you know. Like I wasn't being a nuisance. I was just, just standard jokes, and people couldn't like understand why I wouldn't be as serious as them. And I'm like, you people are taking this way too serious. I'm out of here. So by the time junior year came around, I had basically wasted all my years in college. Basically wasted them. Threw them out the window. It was terrible. Um, I accumulated debt. I had to work 3 jobs at the time so I could pay for school. And eventually, UPS, which is the my main, it was the job that was paying me the most. Uh, Ended up moving locations, and it was way too far, and my car was always breaking down, and I was like, this is not worth it because I gotta spend basically half my paycheck on gas because I gotta pay for gas twice a week now to get to UPS and all my other jobs and school. It was just too much. So I was like, you know what? I think I'm just gonna stop going to school. I can't afford it anymore. It's not helping me in any way. I'm not going to graduate in 4 years. So I basically still have 4 more years because I wasted the first three. Um, it's not worth it. I didn't learn anything. I didn't feel like I fit in. I couldn't focus on my work, and at the time, I felt like I was going through like a sort of depression. I mean, I guess I was because I wasn't really. There's all types of different forms of depression, you know. So I guess I may have had a form. I mean, not clinically diagnosed, but like something that just it fell off. I wasn't myself. So I decided to just I was staying in the house a lot. I wasn't really going out, which is why I mentioned in the first video, like make sure you guys are going outside so you don't get stuck in this space of being stuck in the house, or stuck in your own head with your thoughts that are making you feel this way. Make sure you go out because going out helps a lot. But so my overall thoughts on college, if you're somebody that basically went through not exactly the same things, everybody's experience is different, but something similar where you feel like your story is similar to mine, and you don't know if you're in college right now or if you're thinking of going back or if you're about to go in, uh, you know, think about your options. If you really want to give it a try, I suggest you do because college will help you. Having that stupid piece of paper will get you into places. Look at what you want to do, know what you want to do. I had no idea what I wanted to focus on, which was another issue of mine. I would look at the list of classes or that you could take and majors, and I was like, I don't like any of these. I can't see myself doing absolutely anything on this list. So look at your options. If you do honestly feel like you can do it, I'm not saying don't. Do what you think is best for you. I'm just saying college wasn't best for me. And if you're going through the same type of feelings, same type of experience, you know, just make sure you look at everything, all the options you have. Because for me, working, getting out of school and going straight to work, it actually made me feel better. I actually felt like I was doing something. But after a while, that stopped. that's why I'm at this point now with YouTube. I now feel like I need to do something more, which is what college would have done for you. You would have gotten out of college, you would have known what else there is for you to do. You would have had a path, you know. So I feel like when you leave college and you go into work, the path the paths you take will end up meeting at a point. And I think I'm at that point right now. I'm like, you know what? This person that went to college, my sister, for example, she's got a roadmap in front of her. She knows where she can go, where she can't go, what she wants to do. I'm stuck in this limbo, and I want to fill that space with something. I want to make my roadmap. I have to make my roadmap, or I'll be stuck working forever. You know. So, you know, if you're at that point, if you're at the point I'm at now, uh, just gotta stick with it. You know, keep figuring out what you want to do, like I am. You know, do research, look at things you like. Not everybody's the same. We all like different things, but just do the research. You know, there's gonna be something for you out there. And like I said to everybody that's thinking of college, in college, thinking of what they want to do, look at your options. There's gonna be something for you, and do whatever's best for you. Do whatever you feel like is right. Because I'll let you know right now, there probably isn't a wrong option. You will probably end up doing something regardless. You know, that's just how life works. You will eventually end up somewhere. So yeah, that's basically all I wanted to say. And peace.